Hi everyone, my name's Helena and I thought I'd give this week's activity a go. A little nervous, but let's do it. So, cognitivism. I was a little stumped trying to think back of an experience I had whilst at school. And when looking through multiple readings and videos online, the recurring theme that sort of kept popping up for me was how students make sense and interpret information based on their own experiences and perspectives. So, an example of this for me was, I would see the acronym MSO. So for me, MSO stands for Melbourne Symphony Orchestra because that's where I work. Whereas for the person standing next to me, that might stand for something completely different, such as Med Students Online. So for me, cognitive learning is all about engaging to create meaning. So according to O'Donnell, 2002, knowledge is constructed by the learner and is informed and influenced by the learner's previous experience. So that's my example before. The acronym can mean two different things to two different people, but it's still the same words. So initially I was thinking back to the information and how did it sink in? What did the teachers do for me in primary school that would help sort of information sink into the longer term memory that could be recalled? Because according to the Cognitivism learning theory, it's concerned with the internal mental processes and how learners manipulate information during learning. So the memory I had was when we were at school and we were learning first aid. So trying to think of what to do in an emergency can be extremely stressful, but what the teachers did, and St John's do it today, is they broke down the process into easy, rememberable sections. For example, Dr. ABCD. So by having that catchphrase, you kind of remember, okay, Dr. ABCD, D stands for danger, R stands for response, A, airways, and so on. It automatically prompted my memory to remember the process of what to do in an emergency. Same as, if you're in a fire and the old catchphrase of get down low and go, go, go. These catchphrases seem to sit in my long-term memory, and they were used as a way of teaching me something difficult by breaking it down, and it created meaning for me as an individual. One thing I have observed is my son, Thomas. So when he was at kinder, the teachers taught children the days of the week by a song. So all the kids sort of had a way of learning the days of the week by having this song. And he's in prep now, and I still occasionally hear him work out the days of the week by singing this song until he gets to the days after. So it kind of sinks in, like a jingle that can't get out of your head. So according to Ertmer and Newberry, 1993, the cognitive approach focuses on making knowledge meaningful and helping learners organise and relate new information to prior knowledge in memory. Instruction should be based on a student's existing mental structures or schema to be effective. So how I'll apply cognitivism as a teacher, I like the idea of those little catchphrases or jingles that help break down that difficult information for students that they can later, apply to their learning. Whether it be learning to count by tens and they do this by singing a song, or, getting the class to do a group activity and create an open learning environment that we can draw on information, kind of much like our discussion boards, create an empowered conversation about a topic. That's kind of all I've got for now, but thanks for hearing me out. Love to hear everyone else's posts and welcome the feedback. Anyway, it'd be great to see all your posts. So thanks again and have a great night.